Okay. In stream. We don't want to do that one.
You are live.
We are live. We are live. It's a miracle. It's a miracle. Whew. Okay, here I am. We are live, and thank goodness for the person who helped me, Jermaine, my publishing partner. Ah, happy Friday, everybody! Happy Friday. I am Marquita Curtis Haynes, and I am the CEO and the founder of the lifestyle brand Ageless Glamour Girls, where we embrace, empower, celebrate, and entertain women age 50 and plus on this ageless aging journey, which is, filled with ups and downs, potholes, and bright spots, so many bright spots. And you know what? You just keep on living. You just go with the flow. You just keep on living. I am so happy to be here, and I'm so glad you guys are here too. Um, I came up with this idea. I was thinking about it because last week I think I put out a post and saying that, oh, I'm going to relaunch my podcast next week. So yesterday I was talking to Jermaine, you'll be the second. I'm like, oh my God, I'm gonna have to do something. I don't want to lie. She's like, go live. I'm like, oh my God. It's like, so here I am. So I put a post out yesterday that I was going to go live today. And here I am alive. So happy, and thank you guys for your support. Ageless Glamour Girls. I just love the brand. Our tagline is bold, beautiful, brilliant. I love that. There's a podcast of the same name, Ageless Glamour Girls. There's a book. Woohoo! We'll tell you more about that. Ageless Glamour Girls: Reflections on Aging. It's an anthology because we're all about sharing voices, sharing stories, and inspiring others. Thank you very much. We have a private group on Facebook called the Ageless Cafe. We're on YouTube. You may be watching us now on the YouTube channel. We're all over the place. We're all over the place, and I love it. I'm so glad you're here. So, without further ado, let's bring in, and you can meet our lovely panel who will be discussing their ageless aging journeys with us on a Friday, TGIF. And we have our, libations, alcohol or not. Do you? This is green juice. Okay, a little something is in there, but it is green, right? I learned that when I was in Mexico. But anyway, without any further ado, let's bring them in. Where are my ladies? Where are my ageless glamour girls? Wait, can I see you? Can you guys see me? Jermaine, can we see everybody? No, you can't see? Okay, forgive me. I'm trying. Oh, there we are. There, I didn't want to be that big on the picture, but here I am. Hey, okay, we're gonna. I hear some noise in the background, a little noise in the background, but we're gonna start from the top with introductions. So, Jermaine, you want to start? Jermaine is frozen. So we are going to go to Julie. Julie, you're on. Uh-oh, can you not hear me? Julie, can you hear me, Julie? Julie, can you hear me? Okay, Dion. Dion, can you hear me? Dion.
All right. Hey, Marquita.
Yeah. Yep. I can hear you now.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Sorry.
Sorry. Go back to Julie. Julie. It's okay. And it's not even Friday the 13th. This means that one of us in this room is going to hit that lottery. Oh, sorry. Okay, Julie, go ahead. Julie. Can you hear me, Julie? We're ready. You have the floor, Julie. Uh-oh, Julie.
Yeah, I can hear you now. I have no idea what's going on.
It's okay. We're gonna go for it. We're gonna go.
It's
We're gonna
probably
go
my
with the
energy.
flow. We're gonna go with it. You want to introduce yourself?
Well,
Julie?
I am. All right.
We can hear you.
Sure. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. We can hear you.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay. I apologize, lady. I'm a spiritual medium, psychic intuitive, spiritual development coach. So I do have a tendency to glitch things out. I am very honored to be here tonight, be a part of this beautiful group. Yeah, so I'm excited. So I'm probably like throwing things off. I've got all my crystals around me, so I'm hoping that that helps level out the energy a little bit.
Okay,
So,
now,
with
and where
that
are
being
you?
said, that is who I am.
And you're calling in from where? Or you're
I'm
appearing?
located in Sioux Falls, South Dakota.
Ooh.
Sioux Falls. Nice, nice.
Sioux
Glad
Falls,
you're
South Dakota.
here. Yay, yay. Nice meeting you, Julie. We've
I'm
talked
in
on
the
the phone
Midwest.
in the
I'm,
Midwest.
yeah.
All right. Thank you. Thank you. Who's next? Okay, Jermaine, we'll go back to you. Jermaine.
I am so sorry. For some reason, internet wants to do what it wants to do.
It might be the weather. Who knows? It's a
Oh
lot
my
of
gosh. But listen,
Oh, I'm so
I am so
sorry.
happy
I
to
can't
be
hear
here.
what you asked me.
Oh no, I was talking to Jermaine. You're okay. We're on Jermaine.
Yes. I am so happy we're here because I need a little girls' time. So,
Right, right, right,
but
right.
yes, I am here from Connecticut. As your publisher. Yes, thank you so much for inviting me in. Yes, we have a lot to talk about tonight.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. So welcome. Welcome,
Thank
Julie.
you.
Welcome, Jermaine. And we have two more. Dion, you're on.
Good evening from Northeast Ohio,
Whoop.
and I am your neighborhood friendly gerontologist.
I love it. Girl, you never a dull moment right now, right? With all of us oldies but goodies. And we'll come back to you, Dion, for some more information. And last but not least, Melinda. Woo! And she likes to call herself the tech dinosaur.
And it's so true. Unfortunately, it's very true, but I try hard. Anyway, hello to everybody. It's nice to see some familiar faces, and it's nice to see you, Julie, a new person. My name is Melinda Rinzavillo, formerly from New York, Westchester County area, and I live in beautiful, cloudy Naples, Florida today. It's
Woohoo!
cloudy here today.
Mhm.
Formerly a teacher for 43 years, and now I'm an image consultant in a fashion boutique, a curated consignment shop here in Naples.
And that's where she and I met.
Yes, it is.
At the
And hit
consignment
it
shop.
off delightfully.
Yes, yes, we did. And wow, 40, you said 43 years as a teacher?
43
That's
years.
amazing. That's a good retirement, Missy. Oh, sorry.
And but if you recall, that was part of what I wrote about in my
That's
chapter.
right. That's right.
Because I was in like the shoe department or one of those departments in that store. And I don't know what happened to me, but all of a sudden it just hit me like, where did my life go? And I thought about it and it was just like, oh my God, I taught for 43 years. And, I just didn't realize it.
And
Didn't
just like
realize
that,
it.
right? Just like that, it goes.
I was on fast forward, I guess.
Yes, yes. So it's nice meeting and seeing everybody. Like Melinda just said, Melinda and I met here, and she's one of the co-authors in our original book. Dion and I've never met in person. One day we're going to meet in person, but I met her through Instagram. I slid into her DM, and she's also one of our co-authors. And Julie, I've never met. This is my first time seeing her, and I met one of her dear friends at Costco. Did you guys
Oh
know that
my
Costco is a
God.
pickup joint? Costco is a pickup joint. Let me tell you, because I picked up Jean, her girlfriend there. Her girl, not her girlfriend, her friend girl, whatever. I don't care, whatever.
Marquita,
Yes.
I pick up some meat lasagna there.
I told you it was a pickup joint.
And it's really good.
but that is going to be such a cute post how I met Jean, and I forgot Costco even sold plants, but we met in the plant department. So that was really cool. So I just want to know off the bat, what do you guys enjoy most about being older, an older woman over 50 or 60 or 70 or whatever? And do you scream your age out loud, or do you just like, because I'm like, if you want to Google it, go for it. As some people, as Cheryl, one of my other colleagues said, the young people say, GTS it. You know what that is. Google that. But anyway, are you from the scream out loud, or you don't mind? And what do you love most about getting older and being over 50 or 60 or 70?
I have
Belinda?
an answer. Okay. I have an answer.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I've really come of age, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I
Mm-hmm.
like the wisdom, I like the experience, I like the interaction that I've had with people, and I put it all together.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and I like the fact that I can speak my mind where I didn't before when I was younger.
Right.
I don't hide my age. It
Mm-hmm.
is, it is what it is. So we might as well embrace it,
Mm-hmm.
be proud of it, move with it. Don't try to be younger than you are, just be who you are
Hold
and be
up.
proud of it.
Hold up. I like to be younger than. No, I'm just kidding. I'm
No,
just kidding. No, but
just
seriously.
just be who you are. Let
Mm-hmm.
your beauty shine.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
We have a few more wrinkles, we have a few more scars, we have a lot more experience, but all that speaks to our life.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's just the way it is. So embrace it. Don't
Mm-hmm.
fight it. Enjoy it. And, do the things that you love, because that will keep your spirit happy and joyful. And if you want to use the term young, I guess it'll keep you young at heart.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You just had a birthday, right?
Yeah.
Okay, just
And I
curious.
and I did struggle with it a little bit, actually, you
Oh
know.
yeah,
And
I
I
forget.
had to work on myself a bit too. But it's okay. It's all good.
Because you turned a certain age, right?
Yeah, what, you want me to tell my age? I
No,
will.
no,
I
that's why I said
will.
it's all on you. It's all I don't.
75.
Yeah.
I'm 75.
Oh, that's right.
75.
Wow,
Thank you,
that is
Dion.
so
I love
cool.
you. No, 75.
I love
And
it.
it's the
I
same
love it.
kind of aha that I had about teaching for 43 years. It's like,
Mm-hmm.
how can I be 75? How can I be 75? How can I be there? But I'm there.
Mm-hmm.
And here we go, the life experience, the teaching for 43 years, the,
Mm-hmm.
studying for college, the late nights, the marriage, the divorce, the family, new babies coming into the world and loved ones leaving the world. It's all there.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So that's why I say we embrace it, because not to embrace it, I think, is going to just drain us emotionally. And I think it's going
Mm-hmm.
to, could tire us, bring us down, even make us sick. So
Wow.
we have to be proud of all, we made it. You made it to 63, you made it to 75, you made it to 82. I mean, we're doing it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's
Mm-hmm.
a lot to be proud of.
That is so true. I love that. And Miss Dion. Dion, what's up with your
It is
age?
an honor to be able to wake up every day and live. So I will be 55 this year in a month or two. And my
Wow.
mom just turned
Wow.
75, and she always wanted this big birthday. So
Uh-huh.
she had this birthday in the backyard, and she celebrated and danced. And I even posted a picture. I mean, I posted a video,
Uh-huh.
and it was the most likes I've ever received on any post ever. So people are embracing the fact that we are living, and not just living, but living out loud. That's the
That's
difference.
it.
And
Mm-hmm.
so I am blessed because being a gerontologist, I get to work with older adults every day. And my oldest client is 94, and she is such a spitfire. I love her to life
Oh, I love that. Right, right.
because she inspires me. She makes me laugh. She's still working out every day.
Mm-hmm.
She still practices in her ministry. She wrote a book. So, I mean, I'm 94. I mean, they always call me a baby. All my older adults call me a baby. They're like, we have shoes older than you, and I'm like, so yeah, it keeps me excited.
Mm-hmm.
The
Mm-hmm.
fact that I get to wake up every day and share my experiences, as Melinda said. Now the
Mm-hmm.
side effects, yeah, We're working through those. Those aches and pains and that. The joy of experiencing perimenopause, which they say can go up to 20 years. I'm like, can I please get to menopause because this is for the birds.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, that's right, Jermaine.
But I found some wonderful nuts and berries. So, and I've gone back to my personal trainer. So I'm getting back balanced. So yeah, I have some crystals too. So, yes.
Yeah, that's crucial. The personal training, because if we don't like, weight training, strength training, and there was some guy said the other day. He said, if you do nothing else every day, I would rather you strength train than walk and do cardio.
Really?
You need lean muscle mass. You need it.
It makes so much sense. And yeah. Thank you so much for that. Okay, Miss Julie, the aging.
No, I switched to my phone because I think it was my laptop, but
okay.
So I hope that's okay. Yeah, 53, and I love what everyone has said, because it is true. Like, we're returning to our true essence, our true selves, right? And doing it unapologetically is so powerful. And when we allow ourselves to do that, we're literally inspiring others to do the same thing. So I'm at a stage now in my 53 years where I have unconditionally loved myself and accept myself, and not living up to other people's expectations.
That's it.
Right.
And calling back my power and just really allowing myself to be my true self, to have those connections with other people. And I'm not for everyone's taste, and that's okay. And I'm just learning to, like I said, returning to my true essence, and really allowing myself to be my true authentic self, and doing it unapologetically.
Oh my
but
God.
also with love and light too. So.
Yeah, right. You remind me of something my mother said when I was a teenager. She says one of the worst things you can do in this life is to try to please everybody.
Yeah.
And sometimes my husband still calls me, you're a people pleaser. I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm just nice, but I'm not a people pleaser. But anyway, Jermaine, thank you so much for that, Julie. Jermaine.
Yeah.
Wait, the youngin. Wait. Oh, wait. No, Dion is the youngin. I don't know. You're youngin. I love you youngins, though.
54.
I'll be 55 in 2 months, so they got me beat.
Oh, no. So wait, she got me beat. I'm like 55 in 2026.
You are all babies.
Age is nothing but a number.
It is.
Speaking of which, I'm having a little hot flash right now, and I should have.
Oh, here you need my other fan.
You need to take some mineral chill.
You know what? People give me fan. Why do I not have the fan in here with me right now?
Keep one nearby.
I blame my green juice on that. I blame this green juice.
It's hot flashes. You know that.
Exactly.
No, I don't get these are power surges.
Wait. She's steaming up her glasses.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
Listen.
Oh, Black Girl Vitamins.
Black
Girl Vitamins, Mental Chill.
Black Girl Vitamins, okay.
Yes, Mental Chill. I haven't had a hot flash in months.
What? What is it?
Black Girl Vitamins.
I had a hot flash in months.
Black Girl Vitamins.
So wait.
If you're not a black girl, can you still take them? I'm just kidding.
Marquita,
some medicines. I'm just kidding. Okay.
Marquita, I can top that. I haven't had hot flashes in years.
What are you taking,
I
Melinda?
win the prize.
Oh my God, Melinda, I want some of what you have. But seriously,
Black Girl Vitamins, it's being almost.
Those out. I am going to check those out.
I think I'm old enough to be everybody's mother there. My
you
God.
are. Because I told you my mom just celebrated her 75th, and I just love that.
Now, girls.
Oh, wow.
I say, yes, Mama Melinda.
What's that, honey?
Say, yes, Mama Melinda.
And I got to tell you something else while I'm giggling over here. One thing I realized is how much I love comedy and how much I love to laugh. I really think that helps to keep We're going again. We go every week to the comedy club.
I
I love
it.
to find the humor in life and everything.
And every study says that too, that you have to laugh, which that helps stave off dementia. The list gets longer and longer of things that we can and should be doing, at every age. And I'm on it.
I mean,
But,
I laugh
the
at
laughter.
myself. I laugh at myself all the time, and I really love to find the humor in things.
Yeah. You better, right? So back to Miss Germaine. What's going on, Germaine, with this embracing your age?
Can you hear me okay?
I can hear
me
you.
okay?
Yeah.
Can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
because I think my video keeps freezing up. So,
Yeah, you're freezing up
but
a
as
little
long
bit,
as you
but
can
I
hear me,
you. Yeah.
I'm gonna just put the picture up and just hear my voice. Just hear
Perfect.
my voice.
Right. Ooh,
But turning 50 for me, it was like another year of life, living life. And I think this is the best time of your life, to be honest with you, without the responsibilities of other ones, to just really be free, to explore, to live, to do. And can you still hear me okay?
Yeah.
Okay, good. But I tell you, this menopause thing, or perimenopause, or whatever you want to call it, I didn't sign up for this at all. No. I didn't sign up for this because I think I'm starting to experience brain fog. Maybe I'm tired. I don't know what it is, but sometimes I'm sitting at my desk saying, now, what was it I was doing? Or what did I need to do?
Well, welcome to the club.
Not good.
Girl, right. And I'm not kidding you. When I was going through it, and like yesterday, I remember it was so bad. I had to apologize to my husband because I really became someone else. I'm not kidding you. I was just on edge. I was just not a nice person, and I had to apologize. And back then, there wasn't a lot of information out there about it. Thank God there is today, but still, it's like, dang. And you just you just keep moving through it. But I'm going to tell you what saved me is, you wake up one day and there's this huge spare tire around your waist, and even for smaller women, I've always had a weight problem since I was 11 or 12. But anyway, so, all of a sudden there it is. And then I started doing HRT, and after a week or 2 weeks, if I remember correctly, this started going down. I started getting smarter all of a sudden. I'm like, this is nice. Then I moved, I left town, and had to go to another doctor, and he was looking at my chart. And he says, wait a minute, you're on HRT? I'm like, yeah, what about it? And he's like, well, I don't think you should be on it. I'm going to take you off because your mother had breast cancer. And then her sister, dealt with breast cancer. And I don't think you should be on it. And that was then, but now so many studies have come out about that. It's okay, for some people who have, that in their families. I don't know. What are you all's thoughts on that? Is anyone on HRT, or you want to talk about it, or know people who are on it and it's helped them?
I wasn't even familiar with it. So
I know someone. I know two people. One person it did not work for. One person swears by it. I choose nuts and berries. And the mental chill, like I said, it's a formula of herbs and not spices, not chicken, but it is a natural formula.
Okay.
And it's just, like you said, the mood swings, the brain fog, getting up at 3 o'clock in the morning, cycle whenever it wants to come, all the tire, all of that it's been regulated. And it's just, I was like, I need to get an ambassadorship for them.
I'm thinking the exact same thing, and it's called Mental Chill, right?
Yes. So, like I said,
from the Black Girl Vitamins, or is that the same?
Black Girl Vitamins. That's a formula. The Mental Chill from Black Girl Vitamin.
Gotcha. And that now, I'm gonna investigate that for real. And I'll tell you, this is the second time you mentioned the nuts and the berries. What are you doing? What kind of nuts?
Well, that's what I'm saying. I look for natural because my grandmother was my inspiration. She was the one who was instrumental in the path that I chose for myself. And she was holistic and she was vegan before the word even was invented. I mean, we had a water distiller. We had wheat germ on. We had to take wheat germ. There was no sugar in the house. I mean, all that my husband always laughs about my sheltered childhood, but my grandmother was ahead of her time. So I've gotten back to most of what she's taught me. Now, as soon as I can find a way to make bourbon holistic, I'll get that out of the way.
Girl, thank you. When my cousin was on here, Carla, my grandmother made aspidity. Are you all familiar with aspidity? That was made with whiskey.
Oh, wow.
And when your stomach start hurting, rub it on there and it's gone. But wait a minute. My parents used to give us, my mother, used to give us, when we had stomach ache, turpentine and sugar.
What?
You know?
Come on.
No, a little drop of turpentine with sugar in a teaspoon, and your stomach, it would work out. Now,
I could have used that last night.
Being in the drugstore. This was before CVS and Walgreens, I guess. Before, I don't remember, but you know, I'm like, where's your turpentine? I'm like, at the hardware store. But yeah, the aspidity, these old school remedies, man, back in the day, they worked. Because they work.
Marquita, someone, your sister maybe, Marsha Curtis Jones says thumbs up. So she's
thumbs up, right?
She
knows. Girl, you know, that was beyond the Father Johns and the draught, something, DRAUGHT, the draught, something. But anyway, yeah, we handled our business. Mom and Dad handled our business. Oh, she has also the start of school, right? To keep, keep the
that cod liver oil and all that stuff.
Ooh, yeah. that was some good stuff.
Well, it didn't kill us.
Google aspidity. No, that's bad spelling. Google aspidity.
We weren't sick either.
What'd you say?
We weren't sick either.
No,
exactly.
And so something worked back then. You know, something worked.
More natural.
Exactly. It was natural.
It was natural.
That's
and
right.
Forgive me if you guys hear my stomach. It's making noises over here. I don't know.
I could have used that little, what is it, turpentine and what?
Turpentine, sugar. Oil, and sugar.
For a stomach ache.
For stomach aches.
I could have used that last night. See? I had a stomach ache last night that I haven't had in such a long time.
Wow. But don't try that today.
It's probably
today formula. Chew on some mint leaves.
Go out and buy turpentine now.
Yeah, chew on some mint leaves and some ginger. Mint leaves and ginger.
Yeah.
Right. Speaking of ginger, didn't some study come out about ginger ale was just fake news? It really didn't make you feel better or help your stomach or whatever. I disagree.
Burners did.
When you got sick, that was the first thing. That was what you look forward to. I think I might need some ginger ale.
One thing that I hear from a lot of the women who come into the shop, well, first of all, they're all worried about the same things, you know, about getting older, about, you know, I can't wear my high heels anymore, whatever. But I do hear a lot of them talk about the fact that they can't eat the way they used to eat, that they're having difficulty, like with, I know my sister in particular, having difficulty digesting cream sauces and things like that. Dion, I'm wondering if you can you speak to anything like that?
Well, some of it has to do with your blood type. Oh. And there are certain foods that react with different blood types, and they almost are poisonous to your system. And when we were younger, our bodies can defend that. But the older we get, we can't defend it. I love avocados, but because of my blood type, it's not good for me. So the minute I eat an avocado, because I'm hard-headed, my body reacts. My throat starts tickling, and it creates inflammation in my body. So if you know your blood type, that helps you find foods that are beneficial for your blood type, because now your body is almost allergic to it. I mean, it always has been, but the older we get, it's harder to suppress it.
So like the immune system doesn't.
It's not necessarily the immune system, it's just your body overall, because it causes inflammation in your body. All
Wow.
depending on what your blood type is. And we know inflammation is disease. Disease is caused by inflammation,
Right.
or at
That
least
is
5% of it.
that's very powerful to know,
Mhm.
honestly. And I bet people don't know it. Obviously.
No, they don't. But like I said, these are things my grandmother taught me, and who knew?
Wow.
Right, right. What do they say? The older you get, the smarter your parents get, and your grandparents. Yeah, the grandmother, my mother worked, my father worked. There were three of us, but my grandmother was that pinch hitter. And see, I want to switch to something today. Growing up, we were very close to our cousins, still close to our cousins, because we all lived in the same town. But now people are moving out, and you're not living in the same town as your grandmother, maybe, or your parents or your grandparents. And that just, to me, that interrupts the flow of life. I know everybody has to move on and live their lives, but it helps to have people around you that
Absolutely.
and love. And here again, the studies talk about that, the importance of finding community and hanging out with your girls. They said even if you do it once or twice a month, when you're talking to them, that little touch that they're gonna hug you, and then during the conversation they might touch your hand, and that little touch does wonders for your heart and your mind. So oh my God, I was reading this article the other day, and of course I don't remember the hard statistics, but it talked about how many people are living alone right now. And the numbers are going to continue to grow because we are such a huge population, the older generation. And I think it started like 2 or 3 years ago, where a record number of people were turning 65 years old every year. So I want to switch now to, is society ready? Can society handle this aging population? I saw something a couple of weeks ago where their wait lists for nursing homes, for caregivers, even the high end, assisted living places, a lot of them have wait lists now because there's such a groundswell of people. Do you guys worry about that? Are you going to, what's going to happen when you start going older and getting older, and you may or may not need care? Who knows? That's why it's important to do the lifespan with the health span and all of that. But do you guys worry about that and running out of places to live, running out of caregivers? Do you worry about that?
I have a comment.
Okay.
If nobody else wants to go, I have a
Go.
comment.
I say go for it.
Melinda.
I can't say that I worry, but I can say that it's just semantics. I'm concerned about it because my brother-in-law, I know this is about Ageless Glamour Girls, but my brother-in-law had to go into, a facility for dementia, and his behavior got so erratic that they had to put him in a psych ward somewhere, and it was just a mess. And he passed away. My concern in going in there, and I went into those places to visit, and I went in with an open mind, and my eyes are really opened for the first time. You hear about it, but when you really live it and when you really see it and you experience it with your family or a friend, it's a little bit different. And I'm concerned about the level of care. The level of care and the facilities that I saw here in Naples, which is it's a fairly wealthy area. Not all of it is, but it's Naples. Even so, it doesn't matter where it is. I'm concerned with the quality of care, because what I saw was dirty hallways, smell of urine.
As soon as you walk in the door, right?
Oh, yeah, I saw, people, slumped in their chairs, and I realize that some people are to the point where maybe they can't or don't want to do other things. But I'm much more concerned about the level of care that is provided and the quality of the personnel caring for the people. Because he had marks on him that he shouldn't have had with a full-time assistant.
Yeah, my grandmother,
So
right?
I can't say that I'm worried about it, but
Mhm.
I am concerned about the care and the quality of people. And there's going to be an influx of us
Right, right,
starting a couple of years ago now because
right,
of all the
right,
baby boomers
right, right.
and prices. I'm also concerned about the prices that I hear because
Mhm,
even my aunt passed away in a facility a couple of months ago.
mhm,
And when you find out how exorbitant the costs are,
mhm.
people just don't have that,
Right,
you know?
right,
And then if
right,
you can't pay that, then what is the level and quality of care?
right, right.
So,
And people who care for others, like your family members, I'm like, dang, we or they should be getting paid. You should be getting paid. It's like when my mother fell and hit her head, she had to have the brain surgery, and she was in visiting my sister in Louisville at the time. I remember I was there back and forth for like 3 months, and the plane tickets were just
right.
atrocious. And I remember there was an article in the New York Times that quoted how much money people, when they're caregiving from a long distance, spend on average. And this was years ago, and that was like $19,000 or something a year. And I don't know what's going to be done, but something has to be done. It's like it's yeah. I don't worry about it every night, but I do think about it because I have two wonderful stepchildren, but I don't have any kids. And when I look back on how my sister and brother and I and all of us were in 3 different states, we're caring for my mother,
Hmm.
and it's like I'm like, who's going to care for me like that?
I think about that too. Yeah,
You think about that too,
I
right?
do.
See, uh-huh, mm-hmm.
I do think about that. Not having children,
Not
even though
having
you do
children,
have
Right.
stepchildren, it's not the same. And nowadays people are just living their lives. It's almost like they don't have time for the elders, the elderly, those that are getting older.
right,
But then on another side, you see people, the generational housing. I know one of your authors talked about that in your first
sure,
book.
right,
And
right,
more families are now all living together because one is it's tough out there, it's getting harder out there. And
mm-hmm.
two, do you really trust the system? Because it's either a shortage, like you stated, in healthcare being provided in the homes, the senior citizen homes.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, okay, we're never gonna get old. We're just not.
Right. We're just not gonna get old.
We're not
And
gonna get
that's a
old.
gazillion-dollar industry right now, as
Oh
you
my
guys probably
God.
know. It's like, what can I take? What can I do? I'm not getting old,
Exactly.
you
And
know. Go ahead.
I was just going to say, and then for me, you asked if I worried about it. Part of the reason that I don't worry about it is my faith system.
There
You know,
you go.
I, I know God's going to do what
Make
he's
a
going to
way.
Yeah,
That's it.
right,
and I have to have that. And I, not that I have to, I have that faith.
right.
And whatever is going to be is going to be. And at some
Mhm.
point I'll be up in heaven and things will be glorious and wonderful. But
That's right. That's right.
that's me. And
Yeah.
that helps me not to worry. I try to
Yeah,
keep that
yeah.
open, and I try to concentrate on the present, where I am today, and keeping myself as healthy as I can.
Yes, yes. And my brother, he over the years, when I'm complaining about something, or I'm like, yeah, I was up all night. I was thinking about blah blah blah. He's like, where's your faith? Ye of
Mm.
little faith. It's like, where is your faith? I don't stay up at night. No, because of my faith. I'm like, okay. And that helps, just talking to people about that sort of thing just helps. But yeah, Jermaine, getting back to the whole not having children thing, is like when we put my grandmother in the nursing home, my sister and I had to fly home to Illinois to help my mother put my grandmother in the nursing home, because my mother was taking care of her. She was taking care of my father. She was taking my grandmother, and she was going down. But she refused to put my grandmother in a nursing home. And so we went down there and we helped her, move her into a nursing home. And of course, when you have families there, they're on their job. And we went every day, and so I told my mother one day, I said, Mom, I can't. I said, I gotta have kids as I get older. She's like, why? And I said, because I see that you're treated better in the nursing home when you have family and they come visit you on a regular basis.
Mhm.
But you know what she told me? She says, just because you have children is no guarantee that they're going to look back at you. Like, oh,
That someone said that. Someone else said that to me.
and
That
you see
because
it. You see it.
yeah. And
I,
you know what? I want to piggyback off of your story because when my grandmother, we put her in a nursing home. She was living with my mom,
mhm,
and it just got to the point with everyone working, she needed care around the clock. But
mhm,
she had all her children. And so I would go visit my grandmother and I would see the care from
mhm.
all the family members that's
Right,
there. And it made me think like, what is that going to look like when it's my time? And
right,
I got a little teary-eyed,
right,
because you think about stuff like that. But
right.
someone said to me, it's not guaranteed your kids will show up for you even in that time of need.
See, yeah, see,
People are
yeah,
so
yeah.
busy with their lives, it becomes an afterthought until their parents pass away. And God forbid if they leave them any money,
Hmm.
that's all
Hmm.
they want to know.
Hmm. And wait a minute, on a connected thought, the age discrimination thing, right? Which we know is woo real. But over the weekend, I was in out of town. I'm not gonna even say where, but I was hanging out with two little the cutest little kids, 7 and 8 year olds, right? And so my husband is bald headed, and he has some gray hair in his beard, right? And so we were playing with playing with the kids, and the little 7 year old, he's like, Miss Marquita, who's the oldest? You or Mr. Jerry? And I said, well, who do you think is the oldest? And he
Oh,
looked,
dangerous
and
question.
he looked, and I said, and of course I had, I'm like, well, as you can see, he has gray hair in his beard. He said, yeah, yeah. And so I think he's the oldest. I said, why? Why do you think that? He says, because of the gray hair, plus he has wrinkles. And I'm like, now, mind you, I'm older than Jerry. But I said, thank God for fat, the natural Botox, because otherwise it's like, oh, discrimination today.
That's so.
Um, I do want to ask you guys about we I'm going to skip over some stuff here. You know, the whole the whole career thing. Um, you know, a, a lot of older people are going back to work, and or they're staying on their jobs longer because I think somebody said used the term huggers. We're holding on to those jobs. Um, but in but what that means is that the person in the middle job is not getting a promotion because us senior citizens, I hate that phrase, us older people are hanging on to these jobs. Um, and but you know what? When people ask me, am I retired? I mean, I consider myself semi-retired because I have to work. I want to work. And you just keep on moving, you keep doing the thing. And that's why I was telling someone, Ageless Glamour Girls gives me life. It's because I'm learning so much. And I have a little part-time thing also, but I don't know. My last full-time job was about, I guess, a year and a half ago. And, working around some younger people. And at one point, one of the youngins um, got me in trouble. I was called into HR because I referred to her to a couple of them as youngins. And so, yeah. But anyway, that's a term of endearment for me. But
Exactly. Yeah.
but anyway, how do you guys feel about going back to work? Continue to work as long as you can. I remember somebody saying the other day, "Yeah, I can always get a job, as a Walmart greeter." I'm like, those jobs are done. There is no Walmart greeter anymore. I haven't seen
No.
one in years. So anyway, how do you guys feel about keeping it moving? Julie, we haven't talked to you in a minute.
Yeah. So, I don't look at it as work, as I look at it as and as like creating. So I don't look at it as like, oh, I'm going to hold on to my job. I just look at it because I mean, for the most part, I do my mediumship, my spiritual development coaching full time, but I
Mhm.
also I am in early childhood. I work with special needs kids.
Oh
And
wow.
so I look at that as every day that I get to spend time with them, I get to learn how to communicate, because I'm working with some kids who are autistic and nonverbal. And so to me, I don't really look at it. I do see myself, quote unquote, I like to say creating up until the day the good Lord tells me it's time to go to the other side. So I don't really look at it as working as like the opportunity to create and to expand and to grow physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. So that's kind of my take on it. And I really believe, like, as opportunities come to us, whether it's in the form of a job, and I agree, Walmart greeters are non-existent, because they say like they're like access. Oh, they're basically watching to make sure you don't steal stuff, right? I don't know. I can't remember what the vest say, but it says like something. I don't know what it is, but I was like,
I know what you're talking about.
you know what I'm saying? Like they wear these
yeah.
big vests and they got reflectors. But at the same time, it's really about how people perceive things. It's how
Exactly.
are they taking in things. So I don't look at things as work. And I came from a corporate world. Okay, I came from the medical world. I came from the corporate world, and really like stepping into my faith and my spirituality really allowed me to see it from a different perspective, as it's not work. It's I just call it creating, because I wear many hats. I'm working with early childhood. I am, I'm doing all these different things with my mediumship. I'm doing workshops. And to me, that's my passion. And when I am operating from my passion, it's not work. It's creating.
Yeah. See, I love that. I love that. And that reminds me of something they said back in the day, follow your passion.
Yeah.
Right. And then, it's not
when you are following your passion, and I'm here to tell whoever is listening is that you can make money from your passion. Okay. You can make a career out of it. How much do you believe in yourself? How much do you have faith in that? I mean, so I just look at it as when you are operating authentically from your heart center, when you are really operating and allowing yourself to create with your passion, watch how the opportunities do come in to you, for you, and through you.
That's right.
Oh,
Exactly.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. Because now that's how I feel about Ageless Glamour Girls. For the longest, my husband's like, it's just a hobby. You're gonna make some money. When you tell me how you're gonna make some money, then we could talk. But he finally gets me. It's like, if you build it, will they come? But I love this Ageless Glamour Girls thing, and it gives me life. It gives me so much life. But I needed to give me some cash. No,
right. It's coming. I promise you, it's coming. Because
that's right. You're psychic. That's right.
Yeah, as you operate. Here's the thing. This is what I tell people. If you get the idea to create something, it's because you've already received it in another timeline. This is about you. You are created from a divine, limitless source. God, the universe, however you see it. You have that flowing through you. So why not embrace it and allow yourself to create and receive? Because every single one of us came here to do big things, to create big things, but also to receive big things. You are really operating from your passion. It's not going to feel like work.
That's right.
Right.
That's true. That is so true.
Yeah.
I think the important thing is, though, and I agree completely. That's kind of where I just believe in that completely. But I think what I've found is we have so many people who are blocked. They're blocked, and they don't have that belief, or they don't have that PMA, the positive mental attitude. They don't have the faith, whatever you want to
PMA.
call
I like
that.
that.
They really don't, or they're not. They're speaking the negative rather than speaking forward. You know what I
I
mean? You
love,
have to
yeah,
speak it, speak what you want, and live
yeah.
what you want. But attitude. I read a book years ago. I have to find it because I kept it. I went to some sort of a, I guess, workshop. It was a big presentation, and the name of the book was "Attitude is Everything."
Mm.
Well, I would say attitude is a lot. It may not be everything, but it's a lot. The way you frame things, the way you look at things, the way you speak things, all that's really important. It's like the glass half full, the glass half empty. You know, I think we're all kind of saying the same thing about learning, expanding, experiencing, moving. I wrote your words down because they're all good words. And I look at that and say living, but some people are living with roadblocks.
Yeah,
Mm.
and I like
Yes.
what you said too, is when you hyperfixate, when you focus, when it's negative, negative, negative,
That's right.
that's what you're projecting out. That is what you're going to get back in. But when you see things, yes, during if you're having a little bit of I like to look at things as a learning opportunity,
Mm-hmm.
right? So
Mm-hmm.
if you are you're experiencing a situation with struggle or chaos or worry or fear, this is what I like to tell people. When your fear is that really fear, or is this excitement coming through because you're operating at a different vibrational level? And so when you allow yourself to not feed that fear, right, and you allow yourself to get in, I love that, PMA, and see
Yeah.
it, like get on that observation deck and see it from a higher perspective,
Mhm.
then you're going to gain clarity in which direction to take, and you're going to I always say you're going to be able to alchemize that energy, that
I like that.
feeling, right? You're going to alchemize it.
Mm-hmm.
And what I'm finding through the people that I encounter with, there's a lot of people what I call waking up, and they're realizing, oh, there's more out there. I can shift this. How do I do this? But it's a lot of old programming, right? Things that have been
Exactly.
instilled in us to, like, oh, you can only do this if you can do this. But even just by questioning and wondering and looking at things at a different perspective, you're raising your vibration, your energy. And I like what you said, like positive things, right? Like our words are everything is energy and vibration. So think about this. When you speak to yourself of yourself, you're spelling out things. And I don't mean this like in a real witchy woo woo way, but you're casting spells. You're projecting out.
Mm-hmm.
So I always tell clients I'm working with, when you are like, oh crap, I got to do this again. It's like, wow, I'm gifted to be able to do this, because there's some people who can't go to the grocery
That's
store.
correct.
They don't.
I like that.
And
Mm-hmm.
so I say, look at it as I am gifted. And when you're feeling anxious, is this really anxiousness, or is this excitement because you're experiencing something on a whole nother level?
Mm. Mm.
Yeah.
Mm.
And I always say too, if it doesn't scare you, it ain't worth doing, because when that fear comes in, that means that you're busting out of some type of old programming,
You're
and you're
growing.
stepping into that higher vibrational state, and you're transforming. You're
Girl,
transforming and you're accelerating and you're elevating.
girl, that fear. I always say that fear keeps me from being great. It's like,
Fear robs you. It robs you
robs
of
you
your
blind.
greatness. It does.
Yes, yes.
But
Oh.
Marquita, I want to chime in because
Mm-hmm.
this is so necessary. What you're doing, I'm so proud of you starting your live platform,
Oh
because I'm seeing the comments, and people need to belong to something.
Yes.
You want to be a part of something.
mm-hmm.
And Ageless Glamour Girls is a massive movement.
Oh,
You got to first believe and know it is, because think
oh,
about your
thank you.
target audience. Think about your target audience. As Julie just said, they are in a stage of pivoting. They're holding on to these workplaces for so long, when they know that it's probably time to go. But the
Mm-hmm.
scariest thing is, what do I do? People that retire, you normally see their life start declining if they don't have anything to replace that time with, right?
Right. You do see that. Yes.
Yeah. And the
Mm-hmm.
thing is, I always think the biggest question is how? what do I do and how do I do it? So this is Ageless Glamour, girls. Being able to provide a place that people can chime in and be a part of these conversations, be encouraged and uplifted. Everything Julie was just talking about. How many other women need to hear that? Need to hear that. You know what?
Yes.
Creative. Let me see the skills that I left corporate with or my last job with. How can I now take those skills, be creative with that, and make it work whereas it can pay you?
Yes.
Yes.
And
You know
you'll
what?
do greater because you won't be in that box of what your job puts you in. Because you're
Absolutely.
limited. Not everyone's blessed to have a job that they can be their full selves in.
That's right.
So yeah, I
And you
had to
know,
step away, and I was so excited. I stepped away from one of my longest contracts because that fear, because that comfort zone,
Yes.
and I was like, I know I'm worth more than this. And
Mhm.
the moment,
self-worth.
literally the day I submitted that resignation, I got a flood of opportunities.
Look
They
at
were
that.
waiting on you. They were
Waiting
waiting
on
on
you.
you.
I
Wow.
was like,
It's amazing. It's amazing what comes through when you call back your power of your worth and your value, and you allow yourself to emerge in it and submerge in it.
Well, the
Yes.
other thing I'd like to say is sometimes people don't take the time or the space to even hear what they're supposed to do. I mean, I
Ooh.
believe that, in my busyness for so many years, teaching and tutoring and, working part time and this and that, it wasn't really until I came to Naples and until I retired, even though I'm working again, I'm doing something that I absolutely love, empowering women, helping them to feel more beautiful, look more beautiful, and coaching and things like that. But I had time also. I made sure that I carved
Yes.
out time, quiet time with my journal, with my beautiful spiritual music, time to walk on the beach, wherever it was for me that I could hear what I'm supposed to
Yes.
do or be
Mm.
led. You need
He
that.
led. Yes. Yeah.
If you're always covering everything up with busyness, I
That's
think you're
right.
going to have a difficult time going through the roadblocks, the things that
Mm.
stop you.
Mm. And that's
And
why
you
they
just
say you
gotta
got
be
to be
open.
quiet with yourself.
Yeah, be
Just listen.
still
Be
and
still.
be
Got to listen for the
open.
voice.
Be open
Make a
to just
space.
a
Make a
new
space.
way.
yeah. If not, he'll send that well back to send you back to Nineveh till you learn a lesson.
You've got nice workshop.
And wait a minute.
Say
You've
it
got
again,
workshop
Melinda.
potential right here. You know that,
Say it
Marcy.
again. People are starving for just that. And if you don't make it available, somebody else will, because this is a whole market that's wide open.
Yeah.
And right now, the name is it's so perfect.
Oh,
It's so
thank you
Between
perfect for the movement.
journaling, I mean, just the small group that's right here, and there's
Absolutely.
4 of us here that know the other people that were authors, and they all have something to give. There's a
Absolutely.
lot of workshop potential here, a lot of growth.
Lean on
right.
that
And you know what? And
community.
that's and I see these other groups doing all of these things and webinars and meeting and going here, and I'm like, oh my God, I got to do that. I have
Well,
to do that. And
I
you
put those
mentioned,
together, darling. I put those
I
together
know,
for years and
girl,
years
we
and
have to
years. I
talk.
can help you do
Yes.
it.
Thank you.
Child, quit
I
talking
just,
and do.
what'd you say?
Quit talking and do, girl. Quit playing. I'm talking to
Stop
myself
playing.
too.
Just do it.
Just do it.
Step
And I
up
have to
and
Just
point
do
this
it.
out because one of my favorite sayings is this is no time for modesty. But in the book, Lisa Bedian, where's Lisa on here? Here she is right here, Lisa Bedian. Her chapter, I forget the name of it. Something like use the tools in your toolbox.
Yeah.
When you start thinking about your second act, so you want to lose your job. And I think a couple of people hit on that. It's like, oh, I'm good at this. This is my value. And now let's turn this into something different. It was so interesting. I was watching a clip from somebody's podcast. It popped up on Instagram. And there was this guy on there talking about AI, which was my next question. Yeah, we have a little time, which is my next question. But he was saying that the jobs of the future are just jobs that you've never even thought about, And one was that a walker, people will pay you to go walk with them outside and talk to them. you know?
Absolutely.
And I'm like,
Connection.
hey, I
Yeah.
would love that job just to go, and I met someone, Jerry and I, sometimes we do church hopping. We go to different churches, and I went to a really nice church recently and was talking to someone. She lives in an assisted living place. And I was asking her, I'm like, does anybody ever come in and read, not in assisted living, but the other, connected nursing home, just read to people? Because I would love to do that. Just go and just read.
Like
I
storytelling.
love reading out loud for some reason, but yeah,
That's beautiful.
connected to the third grade when I was in the third grade. But anyway, that's another job. Just go read to people. But I love that thing about walking. I'm a professional walker, and I talk to the people so they won't be alone. There's so much potential. There's so much creativity. There's so many opportunities that we can put our arms around.
I was just going to say, if you remember, wasn't it Carolyn's Karen? Who was the author?
Yeah.
Karen Harlan's. Did
Find
I
your
say her name
community.
right?
Right,
And
Karen
she
Harlan's.
wrote all about the importance of community.
Right.
It's all there, Marquita. All this,
You know what? Sometimes I'm gonna say, sometimes you need to just find who's that person that's going to help birth that vision, right? And then, because everybody don't wear all the hats. So it's true. When you look back in your Ageless Glamour Girl community, and I know right now you're recruiting for your next book, which means you're getting more women that are looking to do some things to take their skills and introduce it to the world. So sometimes maybe it's just having someone to help birth that vision out. So as you recruit and bring women together, it's executing a plan for Ageless Glamour Girls movement to be global. I know that's big. Global is scary. Don't let it scare you. But some things are just what they are.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, one of our new co-authors is global, is our first global connection. So that yeah, I love it. And here again, this is no time for modesty, but this is the book, Ageless Glamour Girls Reflections on Aging. It came out in December of 2023. There are 13 of us. I'm the 13. And the foreword was written by my dear friend Pat Battle of NBC in New York. And bless her heart, she ended up writing her own chapter in the back of the book of her own, the Ageless Glamour Girls in her life that helped influence her. And oh my God, I love her chapter. I love all of the chapters. Seriously, all of the chapters. But yeah, getting back to what we were saying about the fear thing. Yeah, I'm slowly putting myself out there more, because the whole live thing, and thank you, Jermaine. Jermaine invited me to be live on her show a couple of weeks ago, and I was like, oh my God, and I was okay, and I survived it. And now, with the podcast,
you held it down.
What'd you say?
You held my show down when I was having technical difficulties. You were amazing.
Girl, thank you. And it's like, okay, so you save money because you don't have to pay an editor when you do live.
That's true.
That's a beautiful thing, but it can be terrifying. It can be terrifying. But so
how do you feel, Marquita?
What'd you say?
How do you feel? Because you are live right now, your first time going live. You took the lead. How are you feeling?
Girl, you think about stuff you said, you can't take it back, you can't edit it out. I used to drive Charles crazy. I'm like, you got to take out that. I'm like, I sounded, you can't even understand what I'm saying. But now it's like, bam, and me, I'm behind the scenes person. I never wanted to be an anchor report. I'm just, I help you get there. I'm behind the scenes. So to be in front of the camera, it's like scary stuff. And I'm one of those introverted extrovert kind of people, and people don't believe that I can be very shy. But I'm just trying to get out there. I just remember when I was in my 20s.
Like, what? I have not seen that.
I am. And I remember
I don't know that, Marquita.
Oh my God, look at my sister ratting on me in the comments.
Did we pull them
She
up
was
so
nervous
everybody
at 10 a.m. when I checked in with her.
I mean, we're all live, right? It doesn't I don't know. It feels warm and fuzzy and
Yeah.
just lovely. It's lovely to meet everybody else, see everybody else. I don't know. I think it feels unifying and just like
It
a
is.
warm fuzzy.
Yes.
And
Cheers.
you can
Cheers
show
to that.
up.
With my green
Yeah.
juice. Cheers.
All right. If they
Well,
can
you
put
know
quality
what?
on TV, we can put quality on.
Yes.
It
Yeah.
might have it might help that I was a speech and communication arts major.
Right, right. And one of
I
my
don't
biggest
mind speaking.
and one of the things that Charles, the guy who edits the show and does, contributing producer, he, he's always saying, you're trying to be perfect, stop being, nobody's being perfect. This is not television news. And you guys know that I was in television news for many years. And so what a release. It's like, it's okay. I mean, we came on at what, 5:32. You couldn't do that in real television. It's like, oh my God.
But you're forgiven. You're forgiven.
Yes,
People aren't that hard anymore.
Right.
Well,
right.
and I think too, Marquita, you're authentic. And so
Yes.
when you're authentic, people, it's like, oh my gosh, look at her. You may not think you have it together or it's a little chaotic, but people love that authenticity. And then they're like, oh, okay. Yep, it's okay. It's okay. I get the live thing because when I go live time, I'll start talking real fast. The East Coast comes out and I'm like, but at the same time, I know that I'll say to myself, I'll even say it out loud. Oh my God, I'm spiritually stroking out. I got to reel it in, but people, they love that authenticity. So continue to be yourself. If you're nervous, let them see the nervousness.
Absolutely.
Because then they're going to like, okay, she can do it. I can do it.
I can do it.
Absolutely.
It frees them up. It gives them space to be.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Now, I just had
We
lunch
don't have to
today.
perform.
I had lunch today with a friend of mine.
Mhm.
And one of the things she said to me was something about, all I want to be is an elegant woman. And I don't know how to be an elegant woman. And I said,
Oh,
you know what? I said, honey, I just be you.
yeah.
You're beautiful now. You don't have to be anything but be you.
Mm.
And that's what I want to say to you, Marquita. You're you. You are authentic.
Yeah.
That's
Thank you.
And that is very freeing for people. I totally agree.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
Yeah, and
Own it. Your curls popping, lip pop.
Yeah.
Own it.
Me, I'm a tech dinosaur. I admit.
the other day at Atlanta, we were at a cigar bar. I was just hanging out with my husband and his friend. Anyway, I was talking to the ladies because there was a table of Ageless Glamour girls there. So of course I'm moseyed on over there. I'm like, hey, But anyway, this one lady was saying, oh, she says, I love your curls. I'm like, you can have these too with the right cream and gel and stuff. I'll tell you what I put on it,
I think we should have. I think we should have a come as you are.
Yes.
A come as you are live broadcast.
Oh, this wasn't coming.
Yes, it was. It's the
Do it
test.
about 6 o'clock in the morning. You'll see. Talk about being authentic.
Oh my God, it's so true. What Maria's? Hi, Maria. Maria just joined us.
Yes.
Oh man, Maria, are you dressed? Can you want to come into the room? I don't know how many we can have. Do we have room for one more? And I know we have to get off in like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
We have room for one more, right?
I don't know, but do you want to talk about your new book coming before you?
We're going to talk about that first, right now.
Listen, just bring Maria on the next live. This is going to be how often? How often are you showing up live?
Well, you know
every
what?
Friday?
One of the first times I saw a psychic in my life, I walked and my aunties insisted on me seeing the psychic. So, and I love psychics. And yeah, I used to see him a lot in New York, but I was home visiting and I was at the dining room table and we were waiting for the young lady to come in, and she came in and she looked at me. She's like, why do you fear commitment of any kind? And I say all that to say, this is the first Friday, and wouldn't it be cool if we had something every first Friday?
But why can't we?
Yeah,
but we can. But you can,
because this is, after all, what is it? Ladies' night, Ageless Glamour Girls night out, a happy hour for us Ageless Glamour girls. And
I love it.
I'm trying to get healthy, so I'm drinking green juice. Mm. And I'm chasing that with some water with a little green juice in it. Mm. Yeah. Yes.
Dion, what are you doing?
Everything. And so we are now working on volume 2. Let me tell you about Jermaine, my publishing partner. She and I have a mutual friend, Charles, who edits my show. I just mentioned him. And he was like, oh, you got to meet Jermaine. I'm like, okay, I'll meet Jermaine. And so just like years ago, with the whole podcast thing, and Charles and I were talking, he's like, you should really do a podcast. I'm like, okay. And the reason I went along with that is because I had read excerpts from Shonda Rhimes' book, A Year of Yes, which is, she celebrated her 10th year now, right? A Year of Yes. And because she says her sister noticed that whenever someone would invite her out to do something, she was like, no, I'm good. And that would be me. But then when Charles was talking about the podcast, I'm like, okay, let's do it. And then about a year later, I met Jermaine, and he's like, oh, you got to meet Jermaine. And so she reached out to me, and she says, your brand would make, would do really well with an anthology. I'm like, okay, let's do it. So thank you, Shonda Rhimes, for a Year of Yes. And that's my life now. Yes, 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 let's do it. So that brings me to my next point. Book number 2, volume 2. So as Jermaine mentioned, we've been meeting with women and, laying it down and, just talking about that because, oh my gosh, this one was so well received and everybody says the same thing. Inspirational and so relatable. And it's really a cool book. And I remember, I don't know who it was. They said when their grandkids come over, they'll see that grandma wrote a book, the pictures on the back and your chapter is in here with your picture and bio. So it's very cool. So now we're working on volume 2. Woohoo! Volume 2. Someone asked me, I think Melinda asked me today, as a matter of fact, when I was talking to her briefly, what am I writing about? I'm like, girl, I don't know. I have no idea. But, other women have asked me, I don't have a story to share. Yes, you do. You're over 50. You have something to share. Trust me. So anyway, I say all that and we will throw that over to Jermaine. Wait, one more thing. You know how you watch those webinars on Instagram, right? And they're like, I'm going to teach you this for free. And so you go and you sign in and you write down all these nuggets. Then about 45 minutes in, they go for the gusto. It's like, oh, now I'll work with you on a regular basis. But all this stuff is worth $75,000. But for you today, it's $1,000. But anyway, so that's what this reminds me. So we're going for the gusto. Okay.
This is not that.
This is not that, I know.
No, but I want to say, you know what? The first book was so well received, having Pat Battles come in and be the person that did the foreword. She also hosted all the ladies when the book launched.
Oh my God, right.
Yes.
That was fun.
And so you decided to go at it again. Volume 2. And the good thing is the ladies have some time because it's coming out Women's Month. The first Tuesday, I think, in Women's Month, right?
Women's History Month.
Yep. Which is March. And so that gives you time now to schedule out, to figure out what your chapter is going to be, to actually sign up because chapters are going. There is limited first come, first serve. So if you are someone and you're interested in being a part of volume 2, and this is what we always get, the people that wanted to be in it and decided, no, I'm not going to do it. And then when the book came out and they were so upset that they missed the opportunity. Now's the time. You don't have to miss an opportunity. You can sign up now, be a part of volume 2, be celebrated. And she's building her vault. She is introducing this platform for women to have a voice. And she also crossed the waters. You have someone from Canada that's in the book, volume 2. And she's already talking about, I have some other friends that are in different countries. So guys, don't let this become an international volume 2 Ageless Glamour girls. Come on, we got to show up here in America, right?
Yeah, and we had so much fun. Like you said, we did the live hits. I mean, let me say, Melinda and Dion, those are my 2 co-authors on the call. Oh my God. they humored me. I'm like, okay, let's do this. Okay, can you all do that? Okay, they go right along. And I loved it because that's what helped us sell the book too. It's like, okay, we have it.
Exactly.
We got this.
It's
And
a nice, it's a beautiful sisterhood. It
yeah,
really is.
It really is. And one day we're going to all meet because we're still in a chat together. I love these women. You hear me?
Yes.
I love these women. And just, you know, when you're down, you just go in the chat. Hey. Because of course I had to go to them and tell them I was doing this live thing, you know. And they're like, you got this. You got this. Oh my God. So yeah.
Marquita, how can they get in touch with you? I'm gonna put a link up for if they're interested. I'm gonna put the link up for them to just complete the form.
Yeah.
If they're interested in being a part of volume 2. Okay.
Info at agelessglamourgirls.com.
You just send it to
info
me.
at agelessglamourgirls.com. And there's payment plan like everybody else has. Thank God.
Absolutely.
Payment plans. It's like, oh my gosh. So yeah, it's gonna be fun. And you know, people ask me, what should I write about? It's like, come on, write about anything. You don't have to be a professional writer, Marsha. Oh, sorry. Wait, she talks about.
Yeah, Marsha's in there having a good time in the chat.
Right, she's right. I'm gonna have to get her. She. I don't know why she needs to be in this book, but you know how sisters are sometimes. But anyway, I would love, you know, just explore, just think about it. We recorded the last video that we had, and Jermaine has all the information. But yeah, it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun because we have a longer time. I have a longer time to sweat you guys, whoever's going to be in the next book.
Well, let me say, I couldn't even get into my Hotmail tonight. Don't ask me why. So make sure I get it somehow. I don't know what's going on.
Girl,
I got kicked out of my account too. It was crazy. I've been locked out of my business account and I can't get it back.
I know, it's crazy. So I'm just putting it out there. I've already written something. I've already written something, but I've got like 3 or 4 more ideas.
Hey, overachiever?
Huh?
My chapter's already done.
Are you serious?
God bless. I can't wait to read it.
Julie, welcome Julie to the club. Woo!
That's great.
Julie.
And I'm posting it.
Yeah, no,
I'm like some of the women I've spoken
anyway.
I'm posting the link, the form.
What'd you say?
She's posting the form.
What'd you say, Julie?
I'm posting the form. Oh, I'm posting the form. So for all of you, make sure you lock in your chapter. She has a certain amount of people and people are signing up.
Good.
Marquita, you know.
Okay, I'm freezing up.
If I can't get to, you know.
Look at Belinda.
I can't get it.
I see you.
I'm gonna come on a live program. I'm gonna find myself a dinosaur mask or something.
A dinosaur what?
Tech dinosaur.
Okay, we're gonna talk about doing a course for basic stuff, just basic stuff. Thank you for that, Jermaine. Thank you very much, Jermaine, for that. And I just look forward to our returning writers, our new writers. It's going to be good, and you're going to meet some great people, and we are going to be lifeline friends. Like I know that Dion and Melinda and the rest of the ladies, it's like we're right forever and ever. Amen. You know. So, oh my God, we have to get off because Charles has to come on. Because he's using this at 7:00. I think we covered everything. I just want to say thank you, everybody in the chat, at home. Thanks for following the brand. And thank you so much for signing up and subscribing to the YouTube channel, which I'm working on. And let's see, what else do we have going on? Oh, you guys know I hate asking anybody for anything. But
can we introduce
with the whole coffee thing, Jermaine?
Yes,
I lost Jermaine.
Yes, I'm pulling Jermaine it up. I'm frozen. My image is frozen. Buy a
cup of coffee.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay, Jermaine, so I'm going to pull up to give everyone. I am. Can you hear me okay? My video's frozen, but can you hear me okay?
Yes. Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, I'm so sorry. I'm going to pull into the screen so everyone has an opportunity to encourage Marquita to continue to do First Fridays. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Is it choppy?
No.
Okay.
You're fine.
Okay, good. I want everyone to be able to buy you a coffee as little as $1 so we can keep this going the first Fridays of the month. Is that fair enough? Is that fair enough?
Woo!
Yes.
Yes.
That
Yes.
is so
buymeacoffee.com/ageless glamour girls.
That
For
is
as
so
little
cute.
as $1.
You
We
put the
want
little
her
lips
to
on
make
there.
Yes.
That is so cute. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. And it's like people always do it on their website, support me. And I'm just, here I am. I'm just, but thank you so
Yeah.
much. Thank you so
I'm
much for
gonna-
tipping me to this, Jermaine. I appreciate that because baby need a new pair of shoes. I'm just kidding. Oh my God. Okay, you can take it down now. I'm just kidding. Oh, thank you.
She's nervous.
Seriously. Okay, we're gonna have to do this again next month, and I'm gonna clear my calendar. So that would be October the 3rd, right? Yep. October 3rd. Be
First
there,
Friday.
be square. And thank you guys, because like I said, I just did this yesterday morning. I'm like, oh my God, I'm gonna go live. And I put it in my social media, but I didn't run any ads or any of that stuff. And you have to do stuff like that. You really, really do. And so I just want to say thank you for your support, with the brand. Thank you, support with the book, with the podcast. Thanks for sharing your stories. Thanks for being here. Thank you for being here. Seriously, thank you. Couldn't have done it without you. For real. So I love you, ladies. Anybody else have any closing thoughts? Any closing thoughts?
Keep doing what you're doing.
Keep doing what you're
It
doing.
is needed.
Full
Yes.
steam ahead.
Girls is needed.
And I see a vision of where it's going.
Yes. Talk
Ooh.
about it. Yes. Let it be talked about.
Okay.
Executed.
Let's put it out there to the universe. Let's put it out there to the universe.
And
Here's
nice to meet you,
the
Julie.
Oh, thank you. Nice to meet you all. It was an honor to be here.
She's a star student. She's already written her chapter.
I know.
I've got to get
I love
going.
it. I love it. All right, guys. I love you so much. Thank you for being here. And thank you for our crew at home. And Marcia, we're going to have a talk tonight. Oh, it's good my husband wasn't around. Because he's another telltale. Anyway. All right, guys.
Good
Thank
night,
you.
everybody.
Thank you.
Good night.
Love you
Bye
guys.
now.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.